So what is CX strategy? I guess before we even talk about CX strategy, it's worth ensuring that we're talking about the same thing in terms of what we mean by customer experience and customer experience design. So, the language that I use is, customer experience, the design and the execution of all the touch points an end customer has with a brand, product, or service. Now, when we talk about brands at a company, we're not just talking about the logo and the colors. We're talking about the channels. We're talking about the tone of voice. We talk about all the collateral that the end customer interacts with. We talk about the physical bricks and mortar, should they have a physical presence, as well as all their digital assets. And when we talk about customer experience and customer experience design, it's no longer about meeting a customer's expectations, right? It's about exceeding it. In this digital world, there's a lot of competition. The laws of the 2 feet allow a customer to be able to sort of take their business elsewhere. And with the onset of digital, it's even easier to do that. So for a customer, for a client or an organization to be able to be successful, they have to be able to exceed their customer expectations. I often talk about the 3 E's, and you can probably, check that out on many websites. The 3 E's of customer experience is about effectiveness. So can the end customer obtain the value from that product or service? Then the E's. How easy is it for the customer to be able to obtain that, value from that product or service? And the third one, which is often gets ignored because it's probably a hard one to quantify, is emotion. Emotionally, how does the end customer feel, and do they feel good about interacting with that brand and organization when they're, consuming that product or a service? So, in a nutshell, listening to your customers, tapping to their every needs, prioritizing those needs to be able to add the value that they need is just some of the tactics when we talk about customer experience.